What is up, guys? It's Doug. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be listening to Floss by Injury Reserve. A lot of you guys have asked for it and recommended me this. So it's got 12 tracks. We're going to listen to it today. 43 minutes long. I'm excited to see what's in store because when you guys recommended me this, it was when I was listening to Brockhampton, and that was a really awesome discovery for me, that boy band. And so I'm assuming that their style here is also kind of similar. It's energetic and, you know, it's different and experimental, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the production. I'm excited for what we're gonna get. So I'm glad y'all are here. If you want to follow me on my social media, it's all on screen. Become a patron on my Patreon. The link is in the description. If you enjoy this video, you better smash that like button. Gently tap subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I drop some awesome content for you guys. Wasted enough of your time. Let's just get right into this. This is Floss by Injury Reserve. Let's get it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! They said, man, we want some more hits, more hits.
Whoa! That sample, the piano, so dope.
I said, oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey!
So rap, this that spaz rap.
Hey!
Raised by the internet and they had no dad rap.
Huh?
Pass that.
Hey!
Anybody know I need some Snapchat? Matter of fact, hit the liquor store, I need some cash back.
Hey! Love the energy. There's a little wood block sound in the production that I'm listening to. It's really dope. This is crazy, dude. This is not what I was expecting when I first heard the sample.
This the type of shit I used to ride with Teagle and a Chevy 206. Back when I supposed to graduate from school. Says I'm rapping better.
I like how his verse is a little more smooth. His delivery.
My big brother Chucky used to hold it down.
Wow, they really came with the energy on that first track, dude. That was insane. When I first heard the sample starting off the track, I was not expecting that. You know, the beat is so simple. It's the sample, the bass line, a little wood block, the drum pattern, but it sounds so clean. It sounds so dope. And then their energy is what makes this track, dude. It really is. I mean, that hook, when you first hear it come on, it's just like, oh, it's so disgusting. Track 2, Bad Boys 3. Whoa! Okay.
I went from niggas telling me I really shouldn't rhyme to drop on the classic album motherfuckers couldn't find. Back prime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know it's Mr. Lackadaisical. Corny motherfucker, but my voice sounds amazing though. Shit, y'all tried it, and I probably need like 12 of those. Black tea, A's fitted,
Nice.
some shell toes. Big
The sample on this is so dope. Yeah.
He might go, we drinking 40 after 40. But if I'm going out, I hope it going like I'm Kobe. What's time? I had to do it like fuck it. The white girls were always like, cannot touch you.
Oh man.
Oh shit, break your neck.
Yeah, who was that on the second verse? Hold on, let me see. Richie with a T. Yeah. I'm loving the energy that he's bringing to these tracks. I'm loving his flow, his delivery. I'm loving just how energetic he makes the track. You know, because the production hasn't been amazing. It's been really cool so far. The sampling has been awesome, actually. The bass on this one hits a little harder than it did on the last one, but his energy really makes these tracks, you know. Who's the other guy? Stepa J. Groggs. Man, his voice is smooth. You know, I love the contrast between Richie with a T's energy and Stepa J with his smoother delivery, you know, and his more calm delivery. I love that contrast. I think it's an awesome combination on the track. Track 3 is All This Money.
I see Michael say, oh my God, I ain't done shit all my life. I'm a
Hey! Alright, now we're talking.
oh my God,
Hey,
I ain't done
hey,
shit
hey.
all my life. I'm about to spend no go, no back, yeah. I ain't got much, but it'll make a nigga fresh,
Oh, I love this beat.
Spend the budget on the same, yeah, spend it, huh?
Yeah.
guess they right. Never should've gave niggas money. Got fat cause there used to be nothing in my tummy. Got me filled up in the dunk. Got
This beat's so filthy, dude.
Now I'm
My life,
This hook is awesome. So energetic.
got a dog smile for the camera. Might stash a little, I ain't going out like I'm a better say my life, getting money from my
Calling out Hammer like that, man?
I'm out here killing shit, massacre killing shit. Maybe not a little bit, okay, not even a little bit. You get it, yeah, a little bit, okay. I sound ignorant.
Yeah, that's my favorite track so far. That beat is absolutely phenomenal. It's so unique, it's so different. I love it. I love it, and the reason that I love it so much is the way that they were able to use it. You know, that hook really made this beat something special for me, for sure. Just the beat itself in the introduction, when all I heard was the beat, I wasn't feeling it that much. When I heard the hook on it, though, I was like, okay, this is something different. This is dope. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you right now, I've listened to 3 tracks from them. Richie with a T is the reason these tracks have been really, really dope. The energy that he brings is just so cool, you know. It's so hype. Steppa J's got that really smooth delivery. You know, he flowed better, I think, on this track than Richie. But Richie's energy, you know, his voice, it brings the necessary energy to the tracks to make them different and stand out, you know. And from what I've heard so far, he's definitely been the highlight for me. I don't mean to say that Steppa J is bad at all. Like I said, I need that contrast, you know, how smooth his verses are, whereas how energetic Richie's verses are. I need that. It's what makes the tracks so interesting. Track 4 is S on Your Chest.
Man, how I'm supposed to collar back? I guess Groggs is Fonte, and I am early.
The horns are so smooth. What?
Kinda lame, yo. Tesla taking the West Coast Customs, nothing.
Yo, shout out to Exhibit.
White kids, cause I know you won't say it, but that ain't right, kid.
There's literally someone going on the production, and it's adding such a cool touch. You know, it just, instead of hi-hats, it's got like this click sound that's just, it's so sick. Paired with that sample. This beat is so simple, but it's so good, you know? Something about it is standing out to me right now.
Like this, what you know about a young nigga like this? I did this like a walk for the white kids, cause I know you wanna say it, but that ain't right, kid.
I was gonna comment on that. That's so funny. I don't like how they did the hook on this one, where they just did a bunch of takes and then offset them from each other. It's tough to follow along. It sounds cluttered on the track. So I don't like the hook on this one, but I like everything else. My favorite part so far has been the production, though, that's for sure.
I think even though I'm kinda husky, I got the bag and I'm still for the girls, trust me. Fuck you, I'm a lady killer, word to grass. Got me smoking more blacks in the hood, but really it's nothing to me. No time for losses, all we do is see.
Say over there, yeah. Now I need a bitch, let's keep spraying at it, yeah. Should we all need a bitch, let's keep spraying at it, yeah. Real niggas won't let me down, stop. So you never mama said you need to go ahead and say over there, yeah.
This is dope. Okay, so yeah, like I said, on this track, I'm not a fan of the hook. I love the production on this. I think the verses are nice. That outro was really cool, you know, with the pitched voice. But I just think that hook is a deal breaker, you know. It's not well done, to me personally, and it's too long. So it just sounds like a mess on the track for, you know, however long it goes on for. So yeah, I wish they would cut a little bit of the hooks out and leave this track a little shorter. You know, it's almost 4 minutes and 30 seconds long. So, but it's not a bad track, you know. And again, S on Your Chest, Superman, Coming to Save the Rap Game, you know, things like that. They've really been on these tracks so far. I'm really getting like that they're just trying to establish themselves in the industry. They're trying to flex. They're trying to show, you know, what they can do. Yeah, I don't know what floss means. It might mean something different, you know, getting rid of negative energy or something like that, in the same way that Mick Jenkins' The Water is truth. Flossing here might be taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. I don't know. That might be a reach. But yeah, it really feels like they're just flexing so far. Saying that they're here and that they've got what it takes to make it. And yeah, I mean, it's been dope so far. I'm liking this. Track 5 is What's Goody.
Get to work, get busy and do it.
Okay, alright.
You should go berserk.
From my college dorm to a sweet and chili, getting drink tickets in my Mr. Ready.
Whoa!
Just to up my pretty.
This is it.
For the labels keep me feeling frisky.
Hey.
What's the issue? I'm the envy.
This is unique, and I like it. I like the way this sounds.
I'm walking through the shit like his ass running stereo.
Hey!
Now nigga been all around like a merry-go. Turn this shit out. There's like 20 niggas sitting in your video. How that work out? It's a 50-50 ratio.
Yeah.
Got plenty.
Yeah, this is dope.
I might pull up, I might skirt off. And the running with the perks on. Or the full running with the hair on. Have another classic cause my grandma's cheers. I ain't trying to be no motherfucking engineer. I'ma get my mama crib with a rap career.
Yeah, that track, that energy that they've got to them, that production, that uniqueness to their sound, That's what I would like to keep hearing from them, you know, because it sets them apart. It makes them sound different. I enjoy it a lot. I think that maybe their hook writing could use a little work. Although this one is, of course, simple for the sake of being catchy, which it is. It's going to be stuck in my head. But I think that their hook writing could be a little better. But I'm loving it, though. I'm loving the energy. I love this production. I think that the feature was really nice. Who was that on the feature? That was Cakes the Killer. Really dope feature. I love his delivery. I love his voice. I love the way that he flowed on this track. Really nice. Track 6, Girl with the Gold Wrist.
I put the two on for your best self. Come on, get in that song with your best self. Girl with the gold wrist. Girl with the gold wrist. Damn, what you doing? I've been floating, I've been coasting, I've been moving. You can go ahead and spend 50 if you want to. I ain't never spent 50, but I want to. But listen, got these niggas like, what you gonna do?
Hey,
what you gonna do?
This one's not so much for me.
Body girl, don't do drugs unless it's with me. Now it's kicked in, your heart feel like a stampede.
Yeah, this track, it just, you know, I like the production on it. I like it, like a lot. I love the guitar, I love the sample, I love the drums. I think the production's really, really dope. I just don't think they did the beat justice. I don't think the hook is good. Like I mentioned on the last track, I think they could really use some work on writing their hooks. I just don't think that they did this beat justice. This beat was really, really cool, but they just didn't do so well on it. I'm iffy on this track. It might grow on me, I'll give it that, because I really do like the production a lot. It might grow on me, but for now, off of first listen, it's been one of the weaker tracks so far that I've heard. Next track is 2016 Interlude. I'm loving the production on this.
Yeah, why you still worried about me? Yeah, I was in the dads, like nigga, like bruh, it's 2016, yeah, like bruh, it's 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, why niggas still behind bars on some weed? Yeah, why niggas still worried about my damn jeans? Yeah, why they couldn't get a damn flag on your belt?
Yeah.
Like bruh, it's 2016, yeah.
Yo, this interlude is really dope. You know, he's talking about the things that are going on today that shouldn't still be going on today. Like worrying about Muslim people and worrying about them in a sense of like being scared of them. Worrying about Muslim people. Why do we have native mascots for teams when we know that's insensitive? Why are people still going to jail for weed? Things like that. Like it's 2016. It's 21st century. It's modern times. Get over it. These problems are issues that happened so long ago. They shouldn't still be issues today. We should have fixed this by now. So like, let's move forward as a society. I like this interlude. I think it's dope. I think the production's dope. It's simple. I'm loving what they used for the melody. I don't know what they used to make that sound, but it sounds dope. It sounds different and unique, and it sounds like their sound. You know, it sounds like something that I don't want to hear anybody else do. I want to hear them do this. It sounds unique to them, which is dope. That's what I'm liking about this so far, is that a lot of the sounds that we're hearing in the production is different and unique, and we haven't heard them before, and it's theirs, you know? A lot of people are going to try to copy it, because it is dope, but it's always going to be their sound. Track 8 is All Quiet on the West Side. See, in the background, there's this little plucking sound that sounds so sick.
Let everybody know, we need niggas from all sides on go. Someone hit the essays on the west coast, and the niggas from the south that be tipping on foes. And it isn't my day.
Yeah.
We can have a party if he wants a DJ.
Yeah, this is more like it.
I'm trying to hit some American boy. The neighbors better not complain about no damn noise. Someone play that thug that fuck cancer. Shout out to my mom that fuck cancer.
Yeah.
To the white kids, please don't say it. And my nigga with the strap, please don't spread it.
Yeah, I don't like the hook. The hook ruins it for me. You know, it's sad because the delivery on the verses is always so dope. The verses are really enjoyable to me. The production's really enjoyable to me, but the hook just ruins it, you know? Pitching the voice down that low, making it so slow. I mean, it almost sounds like a lullaby. It makes me lose interest. I would have preferred that this track didn't even have a hook at all. I would have preferred for the intro to be that little instrumental intro and then go right into his verse and a little instrumental outro. This track would have been perfect for me. That hook just really doesn't do it for me, but the track in itself, like overall in general, is pretty good. Track 9's Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I don't like the yeah, yeah, yes at the end. Yeah, this production's crazy.
Oh shit, yeah. Ain't nobody ready for show shit, yeah. You ain't really made no hits, yeah. Me, shit, I made a
Hey. This hook is also too long.
No beats will really get you that far.
Hey.
I wish that's all that it took. It's way more than a catchy ass hook. Don't know the right people, you ain't getting truthfully. Y'all just looking like Sambos.
Hey.
Yeah. Might as well be stripping in.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I like the subject matter. I'm not liking the hook that much because it's long. And I don't like the yeah. If it was just Eeny Meeny Miny Mo, catch a rapper at a show with maybe just one yeah, it would have been better to me. I don't know, I just don't like the yeah at the end. It sounds super silly to me. And yeah, the hook is long, but the verses are really dope. The subject matter is dope. You know, how quickly lived someone's fame can be, and how just as quick as the spotlight can reach you and put you like into the eyes of the public, it can leave you just as quickly. And you'll just, everything that you knew, all the fame that you had, all the fans, all of a sudden they just drop you and move on to the next one. And yeah, it is hard because a lot of people work really hard to get into the music industry and they leave super quickly. You know, the industry just kind of like moves on without them. That's tough, but it's a nice track. I like the production. I like how crazy and energetic it is and how electronic it is. Sounds really dope. Next track is Keep On Slippin'.
I'll just keep on slipping. Keep on slipping. Really feels like I'm losing it. Sad thing is I ain't doing nothing to improve the shit. Some days are better than others. Feeling distant from my brothers. Gotta check myself. Always helping others.
I'm liking this.
To help myself. E3.
Dang.
Same the life for me. Ain't feeling like the man I'm supposed to be. Don't have any kids to make you tame. I've been doing even. Then I start slipping. I keep on slipping.
There's a Kanye West influence here. It's really dope.
You know what it feels like to get one with yourself, I do. My mental issues going on and on, I feel like Badu. Can't seem to hate this shit.
Hey.
I think I need a hitch the way I'm going my relationships lately. We used to vacay in Jamaica, now you're making me crazy. Fighting with my baby, this is what gave me this verse.
Yeah.
Every time I think I'm making it work, it gets worse.
This track is really cool. We get a really honest track about their mental health on this one. And, you know, talking about their struggles and how they suffer with anxiety and depression and alcoholism and addiction, and how quickly you can see things falling apart around you because of the decisions that you're making or because of the way that you are. You know, your mental health and things that you necessarily don't even choose or can't really control. And yeah, it is tough, you know, it just keeps on slipping into this deeper hole, and things just keep collapsing around him. And eventually, you know, he talks about other artists ODing and how that gets to him because it could really be him, you know. So yeah, it's a deep track. There's a huge meaning here. I like this track. No gripes with the hook, no gripes with the features. It's dope. I like this one. It's one of the better tracks off of this project, I think. Track 11 is Back Then. Wow. Yeah.
Yo, I'm him. Remember when a nigga was like 5'3", now a couple inches more than 5'10". Catch me in the Uber in a backseat, like I was like, wait. Back then, boy, quiet, got my feet out when I drive by. I mean, got my grease out when I drive by. Had my feet up, now it's my time.
This is dope.
Now it's till a nigga rich.
Yeah.
Didn't know me. Now these niggas wanna roll me.
The way we carry ourselves, you think we made it. Had to switch sound on the fool, they still have a track 14 on the cool. Don't understand most y'all logic these days. They don't do it, y'all suckers ain't never showing up. So true and don't speak bullshit, but y'all so fluent, no role model into this lost race. Fan can't buy into this.
Nah, he lost the flow towards the end there. You know, the production is really experimental and it's really different. And it really relies on that bass. And when it gets into the verses, the beat kind of goes really crazy. And it is a tough beat to flow on. And so I feel like, especially with Steppa J's verse, towards the end, his flow just kind of like got off beat a little bit. And it was kind of hard to listen to. The hook was okay, it was nice. The track's kind of short. It doesn't give you enough time to really get too hung up on the little things, like the little hitches that it's got. It doesn't really sound very polished, but it doesn't sound bad, you know. It's just an okay track. It's not a standout track to me. Let's go on to the last track. Track 12, Look Mama, I Made It. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Listen to this. My favorite beats on this project so far have been the ones that were sampled. Their producer, it looks like the majority of the tracks are produced by Parker Corey, and the sampling has been done really well. So those are the beats that really stand out to me. You know, the one that had the horn sample, the first one that had that piano sample, this one sampled really well. Those are the better beats. So I'm thinking that that might be more their lane and their sound when it comes to the production.
Look, mama, I did it. This the same boy that was dancing in your kitchen. And in the back seat singing that tradition. When you that whole Jill Scott down in transitions.
Yeah.
Hey, mama, lyrics within it. Got you kicks with the pink ribbon.
Nice. Kanye shout out.
And we cooped up in the dentist office. History is written. Looked at, I did it. Looked at, I did it. That's when I'm at your funeral. No one knows I existed.
Dang.
The one with your name, man. Isn't that twisted? But I ain't really tripping. Returned last time to be at my first Grammy nomination. Like, looked at, I made it.
Yeah.
Looked at, I made it. So.
That's his best verse on this project. That's what I want to see.
I'm doubting and I kept on dreaming. All these doors are opening up, and me and my teammates was dealt a bad hand from the go. But my mini me feeling like Luther now. Man, I miss the skinny me. I'll never do much. I guess it's never too much. Nay hitting y'all.
Nice.
Respect you're giving. You know you gotta take it. Either that or you gotta fake it till you make it.
Nice. Yeah, that's probably one of the better tracks on this project. That's probably my favorite verse from both Richie with a T and Steppa J. Richie with a T is a star. He really is. And he definitely shines on this, to me, way more than Steppa J. Even though Steppa J is very necessary. Like I always said, since the beginning, I needed that contrast between their deliveries and their flows. That being said, I feel like this project could have been more polished. I feel like their hook writing needs some work. I feel like the production, they're still trying to find their sound. A couple of the tracks are really, really dope. A couple of the tracks are just a miss for me in terms of production. Still though, for the most part, I love how experimental it is. I love that they're trying these things. I love that they sound unique. They don't sound like everybody else. I love that they're different. I think this project is definitely going to be something to go back to and listen to in a couple of years, especially when, you know, Injury Reserve is way bigger and better than they were when they made it. And it's going to be really cool to see how far they've come. I see a lot of potential in this project, and I know it's an older project. They have another one called Drive It Like It's Stolen. I'm going to listen to that one too. There's just tons of potential here, and I really want to see in their next projects them cashing in on that potential and them reaching that potential and even surpassing them. Because there's just so much talent and there's so much going on here that if they just polished it a little bit, could really, really put them on a huge stage somewhere. I can definitely see it. So definitely going to be keeping up with Injury Reserve. Thank you all for recommending me this project. I enjoyed it. I think it's a dope project. I don't think it's amazing because, like I said, it needs to be polished and their sound and their image needs to be polished, but I do think that it's definitely worth a listen. If you haven't heard it, definitely check it out. Yeah, you guys put me on an Injury Reserve for sure. I'm gonna keep up with them and see what they do and how they grow and how they progress as a group. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, gently tap subscribe. My social media is on screen. Become a patron. The Patreon link is in the description. Share the video with somebody you think would enjoy it. Yeah, man, just thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting the channel so much. We're over 3,200 subscribers, which is insane to me because it feels like we just hit 3K last week. So you guys are amazing. I love you all. I'll see you all very soon. Peace.